Hey,
Hello, my name is Selena.
and my name's Theoni, and you are listening to Piping Hot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. How is everyone's month doing? I don't know what to say for this intro.
I like how you said, how's everyone's month doing?
Yeah, because this episode would technically be like kind of like our last episode of the month, right? Am I doing the math right?
Maybe.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Yay, you go, girl. Yeah, I have had a long week. I'm so painfully tired right now. But honestly, going into this next week, I am really excited to just get back into a routine. And I went to Target today. I finally got some little travel bottles for like shampoo and stuff, so I can bring it to the gym and just shower there, which I think is going to be really, really nice. Although I am a little scared to try out the showers at Planet Fitness because it's Planet Fitness, but we'll see how it goes.
I mean, you've been in a dorm before, so I feel like I feel like they're both equivalent to each other.
Yo, dorm showering was the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Well, I was in, if you guys, which most of you probably don't know because why would you, but at the University of Minnesota, one of like the freshman dorms was called Pioneer Hall. And that was the same, for context, this was the same dorm that my grandpa lived in when he went to the University of Minnesota. So when I lived there, it was freaking nasty. Mm-hmm. But then it got renovated the year after that I left living there. So anyways, that shower was nasty and I'm hoping they're a little better than that.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your week going so far? How are you? What's new? How's life?
Good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing really, really great. No, I'm doing good. This past week was surprisingly busy, which I was telling you before we started recording. That work got really randomly crazy, but nothing that I couldn't handle. It was just like a surprise, like, oh, this random week is really randomly busy, but that was fine. And then Jack and I had date night on Friday, and we went to Asia Mall in Eden Prairie, which I don't know if you've heard about it. So basically it's just like this huge building, and there's like a supermarket inside, but then there are also like restaurants and shops that are opening up, and just like, it was really, really cool. We went and we ate hot pot, which was so good. It was so good. And then we got some mochi donuts, and I got boba tea, and it was just fabulous.
That's so, honestly, places like that are so nice because I feel like, especially for like a date night, if you guys want different food or like whatever, it's so easy. You know what, I went when I was back in Minnesota this past week, I went to Malcolm Yards. Have you been there before?
No, but I've heard of it. How was it?
It was really, really good. Like, there was so much good food in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yours sounds way cooler than that, but it's a similar concept where like there's different places you can try things from. And I think that's honestly such a good date night idea. And it's like fun and adventurous to try different foods, you know?
Yes. Yeah, no, it was really fun. So we'll definitely go back, because I think it's crazy because they're just in their like soft opening, but their parking lot is constantly filled. Like, good luck finding a parking space because it is always so busy, and I'm baffled that like it's not even like open. It's just their soft opening, and I'm like, you guys are already so busy. Like, it baffles me.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that's good though. I feel like the Minneapolis, St. Paul area needs more like fun things.
Yes.
It really does. So that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the last thing, like life relating, whatever, is that I've been revising my book, and I have sent it off to a beta reader to start reading. And I'm like so nervous, but so excited that like I could throw up. Like, so.
Yeah, that's so... I'm so excited because that means it's one step closer to when I get to it. And also, I think I'm so excited for you because I know what this editing process has looked like for you. And I really think it's just going to be so good to like get new eyes on it, because I really feel like it's just going to help you so much. And I'm so excited. Yeah. Wow, that's so scary.
I know. My heart is beating just like talking about it. Like I just don't want it to be like absolute trash. Like it could be some trash and that's fine. But I don't want it to be like absolute trash, and I'm just hoping that like it all makes sense and it'll all be fine, but whatever. Like
the reality is like it's not trash.
I hope so. Like I'm revising it now, and I'm like, oh, does that make sense? Like I'm thinking about all of these like plot holes and loopholes that I might have like opened, and so like I'm truly like critically thinking about it, but I'm just like, oh, I didn't even realize that when I wrote it. It's so weird.
Well, and I think that's why, like we've talked about this before with like fantasy books. That's why you need someone else to read it, because like everyone reads books such different ways. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
crazy.
Ooh. What about you? I feel like I don't have an update on like your writing or anything.
Oh, that's because I haven't had any updates. Like the reality is like I've been dealing with so much family stuff that I just like have had no mental capacity for anything else. Selena did finish revising my book, which made me want to literally poop my pants. It did. I literally almost pooped my pants. But I am really excited to like dive back in. But I also know I have literally so much to rewrite and fix and move around. I don't even know. It's kind of like intimidating because okay, I'm gonna say this and I don't need reassurance, but I just need to say it out loud.
Okay,
like,
go for it.
Now that you're done, it's like, here's the reality of the situation. You would not tell me if it sucked complete ass. You would say like, oh, you can work on this, like whatever, but you would never be like, Theoni, that sucks. So like my like nervous self is like, holy shit, like she was like nice about it but also critical, but also it sucked. No, it didn't. But like I just have so much to work on. But I actually think like after reading your feedback, like I know what needs to happen, but now it's just like trying to organize it all in a way to start the revision process, because I just don't want to have to rewrite unnecessarily. But I think my main thing, I'm going to start back with the characters. And whenever I start my next book, I'm going to do a lot more character work before jumping in, because when I started this book, I don't know anything.
Yes, because I mean, another thing too, like this is your first book that you've written, okay? Like you need to understand, like you wrote a whole freaking ass book. Like you wrote so many words. Like that's such a huge accomplishment. And so you like everyone starts from somewhere. And so like you're gonna get there, and I believe it. And I'm really, really happy to be a part of that process with you.
Thank you. I think the reality check that I got at the end of like all of your notes and stuff is that the male character has to have a personality outside of like being obsessed with the girl.
I mean, not necessarily, because there is Adam Carlson. Let's not forget.
This is true. But like, I think it was just like a reality check where I was like, okay, I really need to like just figure out what's happening. But I'm really excited. I'm excited for both of us.
Yes.
I am a bit nervous though, because that thing in March that we want to do, I just don't know how I'm going to have it done by then.
Yeah. And that's okay. If you don't have it done, you don't have to submit it or whatever. Yeah. But it was just like helpful for me because I love working towards goals, or then I would never get anything written. I would never get anything done. So
yeah. No, it's true. Goals are good.
Yeah.
They are good. Yeah. Okay, well, what are you drinking today? Since we forgot about it until like halfway through the episode last time.
You're so right.
Yeah.
I am drinking oolong tea.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has caffeine in it, so I just wanted something a little more oomph today. Well, we are also recording during the day today, so I was like, caffeine is good.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Very nice. So I am drinking. I saw this drink on TikTok, and this is my second time getting it, and it's really good. So it's a Dunkin' iced coffee, a large.
Okay.
Let me just read to you. A large iced original vanilla latte with 2 liquid cane sugars and sweet cold foam.
Oh, that does sound good.
It's really good. I mean, if you don't like sweet coffee, you won't like this, but I love sweet coffee. So like it is so good. And I definitely feel like the energy is like coursing through my veins, which is great because I would have probably fallen asleep otherwise. So this is a very positive thing for me. So.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like don't even know where the closest Dunkin' is to me here.
Well, the thing is, I think there's 6,000 Dunkin' locations in Massachusetts alone. So they're like on every corner.
What?
Like, I'm not joking. So like, but I remember in Minnesota, there's very few and far between because like we are very much Starbucks and Caribou people.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Dunkin' is like the coffee out east.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Do we want to dive into what we're reading, watching, consuming, listening to?
Sure thing.
Okay. What are you reading? I want to know it because I know you probably went through like a bunch of books.
Oh, I went through. Let me just pull up my Goodreads real quick. Okay. So since we last talked, I'm trying to figure out what we have read since we last talked. So if I repeat some from last week, I apologize.
Okay.
So I read Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score, which I rated it 2 stars. I thought it was not good.
Oh.
It had so much potential, but the ending was so weird and there were so many side plots going on that didn't really make sense and like it just felt very, very forced.
I literally saw this book and I was gonna get it, but then I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't get it because it's not like the back of it and like the concept of how she set it up, it could have been so good, but then it just really was not. So it was unfortunate, but I'm glad I tried it, I guess.
Okay.
And then I read The Score, which is the 3rd book in the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. My God, I am obsessed with all of these men. Like I am, like they're so hot.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I also read The Mistake, which is the 2nd book in the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy?
No, you did not.
Okay, either way, I read that one too.
Okay.
Which is really great. John Logan, Dean De Laurentiis, they're so hot. Like they really, really are. And I think that's most of what I have read since we talked last.
Nice.
I did start. So one of my friends, Kaylin, she finally gave me my Christmas/birthday gift like 2 months after the fact.
Yeah.
And she knows I love books, but she's just kind of starting to get back into reading. So she got me this book called The Doctor by Nikki Sloan. And I started reading it yesterday on the plane. Very, very easy read. I'm almost done with that already. And do you want to know what the tagline is on the front cover? It says, "He will write a prescription for your pleasure."
Stop. This is like straight erotica.
No, it is. But literally the plot is just like not even there, but it's like all spice. Like all spice.
Yep. Erotica, right?
Yeah. It's interesting, but I don't mind it. It's just a very easy read. Like you don't read something like The Doctor for plot. Like you
no, you don't.
That's not why you're reading those books. So anyways, we were both, when she gave this to me, we were both like dying laughing because I was like, of course you would pick this one out for me. Because she said, she calls them my sex books.
Yeah, they do.
Which, fair. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading now. And then, so that's what I'm reading.
Nice. Couple things. One, when are you going to read Bear to You and The Weather Girl? Because I feel like you're going through these books so freaking fast. And I'm like, Theoni could read them in one day. She could literally read them in one day. That's all I'm asking. One day.
No, that's the thing. Like I have Bear to You downstairs. I feel like there have been other things that I've read first, but then they've been in series. So then I have to like read those first. Yes. Here's the thing. I think I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble today because I'm going to get Radiant Sin by Katie Roberts, which is the new one in like the Neon Gods series. Yep. So I'm gonna get that, and then I gotta get more of the Off-Campus series books.
Nice.
And then I have to get this one Colleen Hoover book, and then I'm also gonna get there was another one.
Oh my God. You're gonna need a new bookshelf by the end of the month. Like, what are you doing?
I know. Like, this is problematic. So anyways, I really want to read Bare to You and Weather Girl. Oh, those are the other ones Weather Girl is the other one I was going to buy.
So, okay.
I'm going to make a list real quick.
Okay. Weather Girl is a standalone, so you could read that one first, but then Bare to You is a series. And so if you want to like stick with it and read it all at once, you could do that after Weather Girl. But good thing is that like Bare to You, all of the books are already out. So you can just like knock them out.
No, that's the thing. Like, I can blaze through these books like nobody's business. So,
like, I just need you to meet Gideon. Like, that's all. That's all I need.
That's
like,
his name?
Yes, that's his name.
That's kind of hot.
Right? Right?
Okay.
Ugh, I would like Gideon ruin my life, so.
Wait, so what are you reading?
Oh, what am I reading? What am I reading? So I finished reading Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, and I was just like so emotional about it. Aww. Like, the thing is that like I can read books really fast when I want to, but I think I told you this last time, like I wanted to take my time because it was the last in the trilogy, knowing that I like would not come back to them. There are no other stories coming out about them. So like I took my time, and it was just like so good. The way that she writes these characters, like it's a huge cast of characters, but like the way that she wrote them, I'm like, I knew them like personally almost. Dang. Like it was crazy. Yeah. And then a couple of things that I have to tell you. The book has like pictures in it of like an illustrator illustrating the scenes, and so like sometimes when you like are reading the chapter, there'll be like an illustration, and it was so cool reading the scene and then turning the page and being like, oh my god, the picture is right there, and like I can see it in my mind, and it was so cool. And I wish more books did that, especially with fantasy, you know, because like sometimes like there are things everywhere and like you don't know what to like imagine, but it was so cool. It was so funny because this other thing that I was going to tell you, this is a young adult book, but the spice literally floored me. They had sex 3 times in one chapter. I was like, who is allowing this for a young adult? Yes, for a young adult. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love it, but that's because I've read like a bunch of adult and erotica and stuff. Yeah. But like young adult fantasy, I was like, who was the editor that allowed this to pass? Sex 3 times in a book, in a chapter, in a single fucking chapter. I was living for it. Though.
How detailed was it though?
Not too detailed, but the fact that it was 3 times in a single chapter,
that's fucking crazy.
Had me floored. They started on a staircase. Okay? That was and there's a picture of it. That was one of the illustrations. Right. On a staircase. They started on a staircase, moved to the bed, then moved to a bathtub, and then moved back to the bed.
That's so hot.
I literally could not. Like, I was like, who allowed this? Who allowed
this? Who allowed it?
I was living for it. I loved it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like no complaints, I'm sure.
Oh, but no complaints at all. But yeah, I really loved it, and I'm just like really sad that it's over now. But it's okay. So right now I'm reading Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen, which is like a young adult fantasy that's like a siren book. So I think it's like a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and I haven't read a siren book in like a really long time. So I'm intrigued to see if like this one is good or whatever. But then I also did go to the bookstore yesterday for the first time since the new year. I've been like on a really strict book buying ban, and it's been really, really hard. I went in only to buy 1 book, and I walked out with 3. And I was like, God damn it,
girl.
Selena, right?
Yes.
So, I know, I couldn't resist. So the first one that I got was These Infinite Threads by Tara Mafi, which is the sequel to This Woven Kingdom. So I was like, this is the book that I came in for. I was like, I need it because of the way that the first book ended. I was like, I can't. And then I got Legendborn by Tracy Denon.
Ooh.
I've heard that this book is really, really good, a young adult fantasy. And then I also got If You Could See the Sun by Anna Liang. I think that's how you say her name. It's a contemporary fantasy set in like an academic setting. So I'm like really intrigued.
Yeah.
Because like
I feel like that could be either really good or like not be pulled off. So I'm excited to see what you think.
And the thing is too is that like fantasy that I read, it's like in the 19th century where the candles are the only thing that can light a room, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see this. The premise of this one is that this girl realizes that she has a power where she can turn invisible. And so she starts a business with her academic rival to like, you know, use her like invisible powers or whatever for like these students who want her services. But then something goes wrong. And so now they have to like figure something out or whatever. But
nice.
I'm intrigued. It's enemies to lovers. And you know I'm a hoe for that. So
you are sure a hoe for that. I love it.
I was going to ask you because I've been reading, as you know, a lot of young adult fantasy.
Yeah.
And I like to intersperse my books. And I was wondering if I should either start the Twisted books or Fine Print or whatever all those other ones are. Fine Print is only a trilogy and the Twisted one is a saga. So, I mean, it's only one book more, but it's like, I know that when I do, I have to like commit to it. You know what I mean?
So here, okay, here's the thing. I just don't know how I'm supposed to tell you like which one you should start with. Like, I really don't know. They're both equally so good in their own ways. I'm trying to think of what you might like. Okay, honestly, no. Here's what I think you should do.
Okay.
I think you should start with the like Fine Print series because there's only 3 and they're all out. So I think you should start with those.
Okay.
But then when you read the Twisted series, because there's also kind of like the spin-off with the Kings of Wrath, but the Kings of Wrath is already out.
Oh, yes.
So you can read the Twisted series and then read that one as well.
Got it. Yeah.
And then there's another one coming out in that series as well. So like
Got it.
You can, you know, continue that. But the Fine Print is already complete.
Yeah, like it's done. So it's like a one and done. Whereas like the Twisted, it's like it's an ongoing where I could like bang them out pretty quickly, but like there are more books coming.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you for your recommendation. Your favorite Kane brother. Are you calling it right now? Calling it right now? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not going to be Cal.
Okay.
No, it's definitely not. I think you're going to be a Declan girl. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually, yeah, I'm 100% confident in that decision.
You know, I don't know what that means, but I trust you. I trust you.
Just get fucking ready. It's the second book in the series.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not
that I'm going to start them anytime soon. Like I have a shit ton of books that I got to read, but I like to intersperse my young adult fantasy with stuff. So it's like nice just to throw in like a romance to like, as like a palate cleanser.
100%. I sent you a TikTok about that the other day, I think. Yeah.
I love it.
Nice. Okay, so reading. What are you watching?
Yes, watching. So I am all caught up with Abbott Elementary. So I just watched the most recent episode that was released on Hulu, which was their Valentine's Day episode. And so I'm just like now waiting for the episodes to be available on Hulu to watch them. But yeah, I'm like loving it still. Like it's so good.
I haven't watched much TV over the past couple weeks, but I'm still on season 2 of Abbott Elementary.
Nice.
So I'm still waiting for that very awkward episode you told me about. So we'll see.
Please, you literally have to watch it.
I will.
I'm
probably gonna watch it sometime today.
Yes.
So I'll text you.
Please.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
What am I listening to?
Yeah.
My music has been so boring lately. Like
Same.
I did rediscover, I've been listening to War Cry by Queen Naija, which is like one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
Like that song does something to me. But yeah, I honestly feel like that is the biggest thing I've been listening to. I mean, I've been listening to a little Rihanna.
Nice.
But yeah, nothing new. I have been kind of bored with music, so I'm hoping that slump is over soon because it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as well. Like, I just can't find anything that I'm vibing with. I have been listening to Rihanna, but now that's kind of like fallen off. I went back to SZA's album. And so it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I open up Spotify and I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to listen to? So if any listeners has recommendations, like, please send them because I'm at a loss.
No, literally, please help us.
Yeah.
I will say Miley Cyrus's album, I think comes out in like 18 days or something like that. So I am excited for that because I know at least that'll give me something new to listen to.
Yes, I agree.
So what are you consuming?
Okay, what am I consuming? So I went to Panera Bread with my friend yesterday, and I got coffee, and I got like a broccoli cheddar mac and cheese with like a chipotle avocado chicken sandwich, which was
Did you get
so
the
good.
You Pick Two?
Yes.
Fuck me up, Panera, with that You Pick Two.
Right?
Honestly, like
So good.
something about it. I always get the mac and cheese and the chicken Caesar salad.
Literally
a dream.
I know. It's so good. I love it. What about you?
Today, I've eaten flavor blasted goldfish in my coffee. So nothing too exciting. I did go to Noodles and Company because we don't have that out east. So I got that yesterday.
I'm sorry. You don't have Noodles and Company out there?
No.
What the heck?
I know. So, but I went there and I got the buffalo chicken mac and cheese and it was disgusting.
Oh,
and I'm kind of bummed. So I'm going to have to go
sorry.
again and just get the mac and cheese and redeem itself because it was not good.
I am such a hoe for Noodles and Company.
Right. Have you ever had their Japanese pan noodles?
I have not.
Girl, you gotta try them.
I'll have to
They're
try them.
So good.
Oh,
They're so
gosh,
good.
I just love pasta. Like,
Same.
so good.
Anyways, okay. So pop culture stuff, I have none.
That's okay. I have a couple. So I will begin. So last week I said that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly broke up. Well, they did not. And they are still dating. And I also realized, like, why I care. Like, why do I give a fuck? I just don't care. And so I was just like, whatever. So that's my first, and we can move on. My second one is that the Shadow and Bone season 2 trailer dropped. And I think the season 2 season drops sometime mid-March, but I am so freaking excited. I haven't seen the trailer yet because I'm a fake fan, but it's because I've been like kind of like all over the place. So like when I watch a trailer, I want to like sit down and like be there for it. But
yeah,
I was so excited. I'm so freaking excited. But yeah,
I think I need to watch that show. I really think I do.
Yeah, to be honest, you don't even have to read the books. Like, okay. I think you're fine just jumping in and watching the show, but no, I love it. I think it's also too that like I just love the characters so much, and like when you know where they end up, it's like, oh, I want to see it happen on screen. So that's why I'm very excited. Okay, Vanity Fair dropped their Hollywood issue 2023, which featured a bunch of people like Selena Gomez, Florence Pugh, Austin Butler, Ana de Armas, Jonathan Majors, Keke Palmer, Aaron Johnson Taylor, all those people.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Whatever. I'm a fake fan. I knew it was something like that. Remember like Phoebe Daphne? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Throwback.
But yeah, no, it features all those people and they look absolutely fabulous. You know what I realized? I feel like ashamed that I've come to this realization so late that Jonathan Majors is so hot.
Oh, he is. He really is
hot. I was like, what universe have I been living in to not realize that sooner?
Yeah. He's attractive. Like I'm definitely not like a simp for him, but he definitely is attractive.
Yes, no, like it's just like a different attraction. It's like Michael B. Jordan where it's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm like gone." Yeah. Deceased. But like Jonathan Majors is like, "Oh, okay, like I see you."
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Anyways, my next thing is that Rihanna did a British Vogue photo shoot with her little baby, and the pictures are stunning. Absolutely
They're
stunning.
So stunning.
Yeah.
I also just love her and ASAP together.
Me too.
Like, I just think they're just a really cute couple, and like, at least it seems from the outside looking in that he is just so supportive of like her being so independent and successful. I'm like, unfortunately, there's a lot of men out there who get way too intimidated and way too whatever about that. But he just seems so supportive. Even the picture of like her taking control and then them being her family, I just think it's so beautiful.
It is. It really is. Yeah. Those pictures were a nice surprise. I was like, oh my gosh. My next pop culture item is that Jenna Ortega is hosting SNL on March 11th with musical guest The 1975. And I'm so excited for her. I feel like she's just a little baby and she's going to go host SNL. Like, that's crazy.
I think that's kind of wild they asked her. I mean, it makes sense because I feel like she's definitely jumping in popularity. But, like, I feel like Wednesday was her first massive, like, solo project in the sense where, like, she was the main star, right? So that's pretty impressive, but go her. I'm excited to see how she does.
Same. And it's so crazy too, because I think I just recently saw that she was supposed to be on You season 4, but because of all of her like scheduling conflicts and stuff, like she wasn't able to star in it, which is like unfortunate, but also I'm so excited for her because like all of these other roles are like so huge for her. You know, so.
Exactly.
Okay, my next pop culture item is that Demi Lovato is doing the official single for the Scream 6 movie called Still Alive, and it's coming out March 3rd.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder if it'll be any good.
Me too, especially with like her last album. I wonder if she is going to stay the genre of rock with this song or go back to her like pop roots.
I feel like I could see it being like a rock ballad, so not as like borderline screamo, but like I could see it being more of a rock ballad that's almost like a little creepy sounding.
Yes. Okay, no, I could definitely see
maybe
that. Yeah.
I don't know.
My next one is that the trailer for One True Loves dropped that is starring Pippa Sue and Simu Liu, which I sent you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Selena. I didn't know that book was being a movie. Like I had no clue.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called One True Loves, and it's by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. It's like a rom-com, right? Also, it's Philippa Sue.
Oh, God damn.
Sorry.
I'm going to hang up. I'm going to hang up.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. But someone has to tell you.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. That is your role in our friendship. You're just correcting me constantly about celebrity names. Like, that's it. No more.
But wait, so it's Philippa Sue and who?
Simu Liu.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him in a movie like that because it's like a rom-com, right?
So I've seen on my Twitter timeline that they're marketing it as a rom-com, but it is not a rom-com. Like the book is not a rom-com. I don't know why they're like advertising it that way. But then again too, like I've never read the book, so I have no clue what it even is, what the themes are, or whatever. So
yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see then, you know.
I mean, I'm excited nonetheless. So
yeah, no, me too.
Okay, my last one is Kelsey Ballerini dropped her EP and short film called Rolling Up the Welcome Mat. And I haven't listened to it yet, but people are saying it's her best work. And so...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it because is she going a little more of a pop route now?
No, she's still country.
Still very country?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. See, because I'm not a big country fan, but maybe I need to give it a listen. I don't know. I want to like country, but I just really don't.
I know, same. But I will give her a chance. I'll give her a chance.
Yeah, she seems cool. Yeah. Like I would be her friend.
No, same.
Yeah.
That's all that I have for pop culture.
Okay. Wow. Okay. A pretty tame week. Yeah. Like nothing too crazy.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah. So, should we tell our listeners what our topic of the week is?
Oh, yes. This week, Theoni and I will be fan casting the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I'll be honest with you, it was difficult for me to do it. Like, it was really hard because I love these characters so much.
I know. And here's the thing. I think we have to give each other a little bit of grace because the reality is, even when this does become a TV show, which it's going to, nobody is going to fit anybody's perception of these characters perfectly, right?
No,
for me, there are certain picks where I'm like, okay, you have the look, and there's certain picks where I'm like, you have the attitude. And so it's like, it's hard. It's hard to find someone for me that like embodies both for some of the characters.
Yes, that was my problem when I was like trying to fan cast. It's like, oh, I like how you look, but I know you can't act the way that I need as to act or whatever it is. And so it was really hard. It's funny because sometimes I have multiple people. I'm like, this person or this person or this person. Like I have multiple.
Same. I have multiple for each too. Okay, good. I'm good. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I say this now, but I know I'm going to give you a hard time, I'm sure, about some of your answers, but like, let's just be nice.
I love that you have to preface that because we both know that this series is like untouchable for us. Literally. Like, you know what I mean?
No, this series is literally my whole life. So like, even to choose somebody for these characters is like, it's just impossible. So,
yeah, definitely.
With that being said, let's jump in.
Let's start with our main character, Feyre.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll go first. So, my Feyre, I'm not like gung-ho about it. So I'm just like, whatever. But I feel like, as I was like looking online, I feel like she best fit the depiction of Feyre. Okay, wait. I also have to say a disclaimer. What I think is when the TV show becomes a real thing, they're going to age everyone up. Because Feyre is technically 19 when the book starts. I think they're going to age everyone up. So Feyre starts in her mid-20s and then everyone follows after that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes. So some of them, I have some people who are younger and some people who are older, but that just like depends on like if we're going with a younger cast or an older cast.
Yeah, for sure.
So my Feyre is Alicia Debnam Carey. Not sure if I said that right. She's from The Walking Dead. The reason why I picked her is because I feel like her face is very like Feyre-esque. Why?
No, I'm sorry. Just like any of these is making me so nervous. It's not like we're actually choosing the cast.
I know.
But like I feel sick right now. Like I do. But I saw her in a lot of fan casts, and I could get behind it, but yeah.
Okay, so then who do you have for Feyre?
Okay, so I have two.
Okay.
I have, the first one is Danielle Rose Russell. I think she was in that show Legacies. I really haven't seen her act, so I don't know. But I like her face. I could see as Feyre. And then the other Feyre I have is Christine Froseth. I have no idea what she's been in, but I saw her name floating around with other people's fan casts, and I like her face for that. Because I feel like, at least in my head, like, Feyre has maybe a little bit of a softer face than other people maybe imagine. So that might just be a personal thing. But yeah.
Got it. Okay. It's funny because I casted Kristen Forseth as someone else, but
I know you did.
Talking about Danielle, I could see her as Feyre. Okay, I mean,
Feyre's like my number one, so no one will ever be favorite to me. But
no, definitely. I mean, either goes. To be honest, I have no clue. Like, I literally have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Okay, do we want to stick with the sisters and go with Nesta?
Sure.
You go first.
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
The first one I have is Rose Williams. And I know her mostly from Reign. She played, what's her name? Princess Claude. I think she could act it. I think she has the look where, like, I think she could act really, like, mean, but also show, like, Nesta's softer sides really well.
Yeah.
Which I think is really important with Nesta, because you need someone who's really expressive, but can also be very stone-faced,
yes.
you know?
No, that makes sense.
And then the other one I have for her, which is maybe more of like the basic answer that I saw a lot of people fan cast, and I'm not sure. It would depend on the age of the other cast, because I think that she might look a little too old. But Phoebe Tonkin, to me, has the face of Nesta.
100%.
Like, just her resting face looks like how I picture Nesta, honestly.
100%. She's only 33.
Yeah. And so it just depends, like, looks-wise, does she look the age of everyone else?
Yes, and technically, like, Nesta is the older sister, so it would be okay for her to look way older than Elaine and Feyre. So I could see that. I do agree. I feel like I want Phoebe, but I know it's, like, not realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So who's your Nesta?
Oh, okay. I really liked yours. This one again, it's like I don't know. I said Samara Weaving. She was in a thriller called Ready or Not. I feel like she has the face of Nesta. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. She gives off very like Nesta vibes. And I know like she can act kind of like stubborn, hard ass. So I don't know.
All of her, like, pictures on here are, like, her as a blonde. I feel like I would need to see her with really dark hair to fully picture it. Or, like, brown hair.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I could see it. Her eyes look a little crazy, but I feel like I could see it.
But with Nesta, though, her silver eyes when she jumps in the cauldron, like, come on.
You're right. You're not wrong. Right? You're not wrong. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's go to the flower girl, Elaine.
Yes.
I can start because you started with Nesta. I said, if we're looking at a younger cast, I'm going to go with Kristen Forsyth, which I've seen her in Looking for Alaska, which she was a little more bolder in Looking for Alaska, but she just kind of has like that innocence to her face. And I love that, like, just like really quiet for Elaine and just like in the shadows, kind of like looking as everyone's doing their own thing. If we are going with an older cast, I would choose Victoria Pedretti or whatever, how you say it? Pedretti from You.
Yes.
On Netflix. Again, I feel like she just has the look of the innocence. And I know she can act like crazy and whatever, but like, I think she really gives off like the very quiet, mysterious vibes.
Well, I feel like she could play both, and we don't know what Elaine's storyline is going to be like in the next book. So, like, whatever arc Elaine has next, I could totally see her being able to play both sides of the coin. Right?
Yes,
so
exactly.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Who do you have for Elaine?
Okay, so one of them was Christine Froseth as well. Because I could see maybe her playing both, just depending. But then the other person I had, which I feel like could play Elaine's softer side, but I don't know if she could play whatever Elaine becomes next.
Yep.
So, and I don't know if I love this cast. Okay. But I put Phoebe Dynevor, Phoebe Daphne, as we like to call her.
That's her new name now.
I know. And I think maybe people are against that casting because maybe she's too well known or whatever. But I want to see what else Phoebe Dynevor can do.
I was just going to say.
We know her as Daphne Bridgerton, right? Like, that's what we know her as, but I want to see her try something else.
Yes.
I certainly think she has, like, the features to be Elaine. But
I agree.
I don't know her acting outside of Daphne Bridgerton, so, like, it could go either way.
I agree. I wish I could see more range from her because when I look at her, I only see the way that she portrayed her Bridgerton character. And like, I'm like, okay, well, what else? But I do agree that she has that look.
Yeah. So like, it would all be up to like, if she can act the part.
Yes.
So yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Do we want to go to the Bat Boys or do we want to start with like the girls in the inner circle? Like, what do we want to do?
Let's do the Bat Boys last because they make me the most nervous.
Okay.
Okay, so should we start with maybe more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So I have two for more.
Okay.
So I either have Kat McNamara. Do you know her?
I do.
Think, yeah, with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think she could pull it off. Like, also depending on the age, I would have to. It would have to be the right age with her. That's the thing. Because I think she plays a little younger.
Yeah.
So that would have to mean a younger cast.
Yep.
Then the other person I could see is more is Gabrielle Wilde. You might know her from, I think it's that movie called Endless Love.
Yes.
But I could see her being more, and also I could just see her in this world. You know what I mean? So
I feel like she has such a soft face though. Like she's too delicate. I feel like to be more who like is gorgeous, but she has this like presence about her. Not as big as Moore would or as Amryn would have, but like Moore still has a presence in the inner circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, it all depends, like the makeup, the attitude, like that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like so much of these characters is like anyways, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't honestly, for both of those picks, I didn't have a good, I don't even like Moore that much, so I didn't really feel super confident or like into any of my picks.
No. Who likes Moore? Please tell me.
Yeah, no, literally.
Okay, very nice. I do have two people, well, three technically, for Moore. I don't like any of my cast for Moore. I just can't. Okay. It's hard to find someone who I think would embody Moore, but also meet the level of where everyone else is in the cast. Like if we do an older cast or a younger cast. So the two younger people I have is Sydney Sweeney or Lily Reinhart. Between those two, I would go Lily Reinhart just because she looks a little older, but I know Sydney can do the really like hard ass kind of character. Yeah. So I'm like, well, oh my gosh, is there someone just in the middle, please?
Yeah, no, literally.
And then my other alternative, similar to Phoebe, like for Nesta, like my dream, even though I know it's so unrealistic, would be Claire Holt, who's also from the Vampire Diaries.
Okay, yes.
Because I feel like she just has like that hard ass attitude. Like I know she can be really mean, but she also has that soft side and she's like gorgeous.
Yeah. And we gotta like, because Moore is like as strong as she is, she's also like such a party girl and like a girl's girl too. So like you have to have someone who can play both. I know. You know?
I know, yeah. I don't know. More was just like up in the air for me.
Yeah, no, I hear ya. I hear ya.
Okay. Do we want to go to Amryn?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a hard time with Amryn.
Yeah.
But I have 3 picks. One of them I don't like.
Okay.
And I kind of want to take off the list.
Okay, go for it.
But this would be a risky pick. So, the first one that I don't like is Ashley Park. Hear me out.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Nope. I don't even need any more explanation. Move on to the next person.
Okay, fine. The next one, so I have 2 other ones. If we go with the younger cast, I'm gonna butcher her name.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm gonna say?
I do. Her name is Ho Young Jung from Squid Game.
Okay, yes. I think she has the look like, and imagine her with like a sharp, like black bob.
Yes!
Perfect. I saw someone fan cast Amryn as Aquafina, and I almost jumped through the screen and like.
No.
That would be the worst.
If you've seen her in Squid Game, she is amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Like, there's a reason why she's won a Golden Globe for her role because it's freaking amazing. And I know she has that range, you know? Which 100%. Also, it's so funny. She was featured on the Vanity Fair Hollywood issue 2023 as well. And I just, I feel like she's going to go places. Like, I know,
I think so too.
I love her. That was my fan cast for Amryn, but I don't want to like hijack your little thing.
Oh no, that's okay. Please hijack it. It's fine.
I just love her. I just love her, and I feel like she's mysterious enough, but she has that like beauty that is so out of this world where it's like, oh my gosh, like you are not real.
No, exactly. It's like a very unique look.
Yes,
but like. Yeah, which I feel like fits Amryn so well.
Yes, literally.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then if we go older, you're also going to hate this. I'm telling you, you're going to hate it. But just imagine with the haircut and an older cast, okay? Brenda Song.
No. I'm sorry, I can't. Because
fine.
So here's the thing. The unfortunate thing is that like Amren is so serious in my mind that anyone who has an inkling of a funny bone that I associate, I'm like, no, I can't. Like I can't. Like she is so deadpan and she is so like to the point that I need someone as serious to play her.
See, I get that, but like I also think Brenda Song has had a few more serious roles that she might be able to pull it off. Like I trust her as an actress that like if she got chosen, she could do it. But like as I know her now, I get the hesitation.
I understand. I think Brenda Song is just not mysterious enough for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna shit my pants if I'm stuck in a room with Amren. You know, like she's scary. Amren is really scary, and there's a reason why she's a second in command. You know?
Yeah, no, that's true.
So, and I feel like Ho Young Jung gives off that vibe where she's like mysterious enough, but pretty, but like, oh, you could like kick my ass.
Yeah, no, she's definitely my top for sure.
Yes.
But, okay.
that casting I am gun ho about. Like I do want her to get it.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Okay, do we want to go to Tampon?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I have two.
I have two as well. I can start.
Okay.
So I'm like conflicted about this. Also, I just don't care, right? Because I know I'm going to love him for one season and then I'm going to be gone, right? So I don't care. I see everyone that wants Austin Butler to play him. And I could support it, okay? Like I could see it. If it does happen, I'd be like, cool. The unfortunate thing is that I wouldn't see Tamlin on the screen. I would see Austin Butler on the screen.
100%.
And I couldn't separate that because I need Tamlin to be Tamlin completely, you know? Mm-hmm. So in that case, I'm like, okay, who else? I think acting-wise, the perfect person for Tamlin would be Jamie Campbell Bower, but he's too skinny. He is way too skinny. And again,
and his features are too sharp.
Yes. And we've talked about this before too. Tamlin needs to be broad to shift into his beast form or whatever it is. And Jamie is just too skinny. Like he's way too lean.
He's too lean.
He's too lean. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. But he plays the part perfectly. I know he could be an asshole, like a manipulative asshole. Yeah. So it's hard for me to like come to terms with like who I would want to be Tamlin.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's mine. There's two.
Okay.
So the first one is Lucas Till.
Okay.
Okay. The other one, which I think you might like a little better, is Alex Pettyfer.
Okay, I do like that one better.
I feel like he has the body type for it. I feel like he could have the attitude for it. Yes. I think he would be an easy person to fall in love with and also easy to hate if he was an asshole. You know what I mean? So
100%. Okay, wait, I actually really like that one. Yeah. That's not bad.
And I also feel like depending on the cast, he could look a little younger or a little older. So like I feel like he could go both ways.
I think so too. Okay, wait, I actually don't hate that.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. Okay. Do we want to go to my boy Lulu?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Can you go first?
No, you go first.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find anyone for Tamlin, for Lucian that I like loved.
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
So the first, well, maybe I have three, but no, I have two. Okay, so wait, no. I'm changing my mind about one of them. Give me one second to look up this person's name. The first one, maybe, is Greg Davis. He was in Grey's Anatomy a little bit, but he was also in the new Top Gun movie. I think I could maybe see it. You would have to get rid of the facial hair and like obviously like do the hair and like all of that. But maybe. I also think he's a good age. I also think he's a good age where he could be aged down or up.
Yeah. I could see it.
And I also feel like he's not well known enough that like we'd be watching another actor on there.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But Lucian was really hard to cast because he needs to be perfect. That's all. Okay, so my other one, but you're gonna laugh at and you're gonna say no immediately.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if you can guess who it is. The name matches perfectly.
What do you mean matches perfectly? Like
their name is the same.
Wait, like first and last name?
No, first name is the same. Of this actor.
Is he like was he fan casted on TikTok?
No.
Oh, then I have no clue.
Okay, it's Lucian LaViscount.
Why? Are you just gonna cast Emily in Paris as fucking ACOTAR, Theoni? I am appalled.
Okay, but come on. He could totally just hear me out.
God, he's so fucking hot though. Like I wouldn't even go
like,
for Tamlin. Like that's the thing.
But that's the thing. He could be so hot. He could play the shy, or he could play like the cunning, more outgoing person, whatever. But I also feel like he could do like the sad, like lovesick,
you're right,
puppy attitude towards Elaine, right?
You're
and
right.
So,
because
I don't know. Again, we haven't seen him really in anything but Emily in Paris. So it's hard to imagine him anything but Alfie.
Yes.
So like,
because like in that show, he's more like sly and like smirking and kind of being like teasing and stuff. And so I wonder if he has another side of him where it's like he can kind of be quiet. He's like second in command. He follows orders, which I think he could, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I need to see the acting before I totally commit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good picks. They're good picks.
Yeah.
Okay. For Lucian, God, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to find someone. I do like your picks, but for Lucian, I said Bob Morley from the 100, but I don't even like that choice either. Like, I feel like
I know him.
I don't know. I feel like, right, again, I feel like he could be like second in command to like Tamlin and kind of just like follow orders of like kind of keep Feyre in place, but I don't love it. Like, you know.
I could see the attitude working, but face-wise, I don't know if I love it.
I know. So, I don't know. Do we want to go to his brother?
Yes. Okay, I had such a hard time fan casting Eris.
Okay, see, the thing is that like I don't really care about Eris, so this fan cast is just like a little fun, like.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the thing with Eris is like we need someone who can like live up to the potential that he has, because like at this moment we don't know a lot about Eris, but I think he's gonna have a larger role going forward.
Definitely.
So okay, this one I saw on TikTok. I've never seen this guy really act in anything, but his face and like the attitude of like these fan edits that I saw, I think could work.
Yeah.
His name is Joseph Morgan.
Is he from Vampire Diaries?
Oh, he's 41 years old.
Yeah, he's from Vampire Diaries.
Oh, maybe I changed my mind then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's from because he played Klaus.
No,
or something.
I mean, attitude-wise, great as Eris, but way too old.
Yeah,
right?
I just changed. I didn't know how old
we're actually just casting Emily of Paris and Vampire Diaries for ACOTAR.
Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. No, at this point, dead ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
I love Joseph Morgan, but yeah, no, he's way too old.
Okay.
I think you're gonna hate this, but that's fine. So for Eris, I said Sam Heughan, who's from Outlander.
Okay, he's too old though.
But Eris is supposed to be older. He's the oldest out of all of them.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And so it's okay if Lucian and Eris look really, really different, obviously because they have, spoiler alert, different dads, but their ages are huge. And I feel like Eris needs to be towering in order to compete with Cassian. You know what I mean?
Okay, yes, I could see that. And I'm thinking about the scene in the ballroom with Nesta, Cassian, and Eris. And Let's imagine Nesta was Phoebe Tonkin and Eris was Sam Hogan or whatever, and then Cassian is the Cass I have in mind.
Oh my god.
That scene would be fucking crazy.
I would combust. I couldn't do it.
I would combust. Okay, I don't hate that.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Very nice. Fine.
Okay.
Do we want to do Amarantha?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I have 4.
Wow. Okay.
But it really depends. Again, I could imagine Amarantha being a little younger, but I could also imagine her being older.
Same.
It really depends.
Yep.
I have the first one I have is Rebecca Mader. I don't know if you ever watched Once Upon a Time, but she played the Wicked Witch. I could see her playing. Yep. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. I would choose someone else.
Okay. Another one I have, if we're going a little younger, which just bear with me.
Okay.
Ashley Greene.
Okay.
Like face-wise, maybe.
Yes, face-wise maybe. I can see.
The other one I have is Evan Rachel Wood.
Okay, wait. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
So could be.
Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. I am shooketh. I love that. Holy shit.
Yeah. So that could be good. And then my 4th pick, which I know you're going to hate, but I genuinely think could do a good job with the role. Brittany Snow.
Okay, I could see it. As Amarantha, I could see it.
Yeah. We've never seen her in like a role like that, but I also think we've seen enough of her range that she could really do anything.
Yeah.
So I think like she could do it.
Yeah.
I really think she could. So
out of all those picks, I really love Evan Rachel Wood. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
I don't even want to say mine because I want to just go with her.
Okay, no, you have to say what is yours.
Okay, so if we're going with the younger cast, I would choose, even though I don't know, it would be a stretch for her to do, I think, would be Alexandra Daddario, who was in the Percy Jackson movies.
Interesting.
I think she has the look. I don't know if she has the acting chops to do it, but I feel like she kind of has the look of like crazy Amarantha doing her wild thing. Mm-hmm. If we're going older, I would either do Bryce Dallas Howard.
Okay.
Or Eva Green. I feel like Eva Green is really, really old, but I feel like she like screams Amarantha to me.
Okay. I could see that. I think my favorite of yours was Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
like
so
that
too.
one. I could see it.
Okay. Wow. That one was good.
That was good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Do we want to do Emery and Gwen?
Yes.
My memories.
Okay. I know. Okay. Let's do Gwen first because I only have one.
Okay. Is it the same person I'm thinking of?
Okay. Wait. We should say it
on 3. What if I'm wrong though?
Okay. That's okay. Let's try it. Ready?
1,
3,
2,
3. Abigail
Cohen. Yes.
Okay.
Give my girl some credit. Okay.
No, literally, she would. She needs to.
She was snubbed for Lily. I don't care. Now she has room for freaking Gwen and ACOTAR.
She needs to.
She has the look of the innocence with Gwen.
Yes. But she has the look of innocence, but you also know she could totally be a badass.
Yes,
too.
no, because everyone needs to go watch the Wink Saga on Netflix because Abigail Cohen's range is amazing. It's so amazing, and I feel like she would be the perfect Gwen. Like that is a casting that I am like gun ho about. Like I need her to be Gwen.
No, I think she. Especially with who I have is Azriel. Oh. Okay. Okay. Emery next?
Yes.
I have 3.
Whoa, okay.
But again, Emery's one of those hard people where we really don't know a lot about her.
Yeah.
But like, for example, if her and Moore end up together, I think we're going to get a lot more of her. So I have a few picks, okay?
Yes, okay.
So, first is Ella Balinska. She was in the new Charlie's Angels movies.
Oh, Oh, okay.
I think she has the look. I think she could be a badass, you know? I don't know, her face, I could see her as it.
I love her.
Right?
I love her.
Like, she has the look, and I also thinking of her and, like, Abigail Cohen, like, as part of the like, they look like a good pair, you know?
Do.
Yeah. So there's that. My other one, which I don't actually, I'm just gonna say it, but I am nixing this idea. I also had Naomi Scott down.
Yeah.
But I don't like her as much. And then the other one I have is Emery, which, again, I haven't seen enough of her acting to know for sure. But Simone Ashley, maybe. You know Simone Ashley, girl.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like she's really soft. I feel like, well, then again, too, we've only seen her as one thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, again, we'd have to see her as, like,
okay, actually, more. I could see it.
But, like, the look-wise, depending, maybe.
I could see it,
So,
actually.
either one of them.
Okay, actually, I could see it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Who is your Emery?
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
So I'm thinking my first one is Brittany O'Grady from season 1 of White Lotus. I think she just looks like Emery. Like, I just feel like she has the Emery kind of vibe.
You know what? You're right. If you do like a younger cast, I think so.
Yes, exactly. Right.
Okay, and then, I could see it.
And then my other one is Tati Gabrielle from You. But I feel like she's a little too hard edge for me. So if we are going Emery, like, hardcore, which, I mean, in a sense, you could say that Emery is hardcore because she's technically Illyrian. Like, she is, she's been raised in that culture up in the mountains. So, like, if we are going with, like, a much harder core Emery, I feel like Tati would be perfect for her. But I don't know.
Okay, I think I like the first one you said.
Yeah, I like her too. I feel she has the vibe of Emery.
She does have the vibe. Totally. Yeah. Okay.
The Bat Boys.
Okay,
the Bat Boys. Oh,
okay.
God, I'm going to throw up. Can we
up.
have the High Lord of the Night Court as last, please? Because I literally can't. I can't.
Yes, okay. Do we want to start with Azriel?
Yes. Okay. My baby.
Okay, I have two.
I have two as well.
Do you want to start? You start.
Yes. I don't know. See, the thing is with the Bat Boys, like, there's not a single person who I'm like, that is who I want. Like, that is my casting. Like, right now, I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Like, no clue at all. So for my first one is Fabian Frankel from House of Dragon. Again, I just feel like he has a look of Az. And I feel like he can pull it off. Of kind of being like silent and mysterious. Like, I don't know.
I just think his face isn't that attractive. That's my problem.
Okay.
But I've never seen him act, so maybe like the attitude is there.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know.
Okay.
Again, it's just like I'm not really like passionate. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
And my last one, I think So my last one, I wasn't on board with until I saw edits of it today, and I went onto his Instagram because I was creeping. Which I don't know if you'll like, because this one's pretty popular, but Matthew Daddario from the
I had him as ass too.
Shut up! Have you seen the...
No, I've seen the edits.
No, have you seen the picture of him that he posted back in August of 2022? That is Azriel. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Wait, which one? Okay.
Because at first, the edits from him in Shadowhunters, he was so young, because that show was like back in like 2015 or something. So I was like, no, all the time. But for some reason, I came across the edits today and I was like, wait a second. And then I went to his Instagram and I was like, oh boy. Okay.
No, I think he could do it.
I think he could do it too.
I think he could do it.
And the little clips that I've seen from Shadowhunters, because I've watched that show, but then I kind of fell off on it. I was like, oh wait. Maybe you could play Az. Like,
I totally think he could.
Okay, wait. I just sent it to you. This was last August. So August of 2022. But if he looks like that, that is Az.
That is Az.
That is literally Az. Right? It's like the facial hair.
I'm shook. I'm like actually shook.
Right?
Okay, now you can't change my mind. That picture, if anyone's not on board, they need to see that picture.
Go to Matthew Daddario's Instagram. It's a post that he posted on August 1st, 2022. And it is literally as. And again, it's so like misleading because all of the edits from Shadowhunters was when he was a baby. Like it was back in 2015, but like 2023. Now that he's
a little older with the facial hair.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so into that. I don't even want to say my other one.
No, you have to tell me now.
Okay, fine. The other one, I think he looks a little too old though, even though he's not old, is Sean Teal. He was Prince Louis in Rain. I feel like he has the vibe of someone in that world.
Yes,
like he could be a bad boy, but at the same time, I don't see him really as any of the bad boys. Yeah. So I just like Matthew Daddario so much better.
Oh, but I love Sean too. I love him. Yeah.
He could do it, I think. Yeah. But dang, that picture of Matthew Daddario is going to live in my head rent free.
It literally changed my life. I was like, oh, you look like that? Like that is what you look like?
Fuck. Wow.
Okay. Let's go to our man, Cassian.
Okay. I have one.
I have one, but I don't love him. Like
I love mine. I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, you go first. I went first for Az.
Okay, fine. Okay, so my pick is Can Yaman.
Yeah,
I know he's the one that everyone has said on TikTok, like whatever, but like I tried finding someone else and there's no one else.
Same. No, like, me neither.
I truly, the thing is I haven't seen him act enough, but like the build and the look and the hair and everything
he screams
so
Cass.
Like he does. So like I just don't know anyone else who could do it. And I haven't, the only other fan cast I've seen people like generally do is Jason Momoa. And I'm sorry, that would be the worst cast for or cast ever.
No, I would rather choose Can over Jason. Like
100 times over. Yeah.
But the thing is,
I like Can.
The thing is too, is that I feel like Can looks way too old. Like I feel like he looks almost the same age as Sam Heughan, who is my fan cast of Eris. And I'm like, I feel like Eris is so much older than the Vat Boys, you know?
See, I don't necessarily think so.
Wait, do we know the age? Who's older? Az is older, right? Who's older?
No, I think Cass is the oldest. Can is only 33 years old.
Okay, so Reese is 535 years old. Az is 537 years old. And Cassian is between 535 to 537. So Az and Cassian are just a little bit older than Reese. Okay. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting. That's so weird.
So I don't know. Okay. I think he could do it.
Okay.
I think he could do it.
I guess maybe I'm just like a little resistant because I'm like,
I know.
Cassian needs to be perfect.
I know. Okay.
High Lord of the Night Court, baby.
I'm gonna throw up. The thing is mine are pretty predictable.
I don't have anyone. It was similar with Cass. It's like I don't have anyone perfect in my mind that I'm like, I want him to be. You know. I don't know. You go first. I only have one.
Okay, I have two. Okay. My first one is Richard Dice. I think I've never seen him act in anything. I don't think he's really acted in a lot. Yeah. I've seen a few people fan cast him on TikTok and things. Yeah. I think he could have the look, but for me, Reese is so much about the mannerisms that you cannot choose someone for the looks for Reese.
Exactly.
I think you could get off with someone who maybe looks a little less like Reese in our minds if the mannerisms were on point.
I know. Yeah.
So that's why my number one pick, obviously.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Thomas Doherty. Yes.
I can't. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Selena, I can't. You have to. The mannerisms, the look. Like, if you got him on some workout plan to beef up his muscles a little bit, like,
he is too skinny.
Like, gave him a little bit of a spray tan, just a little bit, like, I really think he could do it. Like,
okay.
His mannerisms, like, just watch.
I know, and that's so tough for me, too, because it's like, I know Thomas Doherty, looking at him, he's, like, so white, and I know that Reese is not, right? The Bat Boys are not, and so that's why it's so hard for me appearance-wise, but then it's also hard for me too because I know mannerism-wise, he is Reese. He is literally Reese on paper in ACOMAF teasing Feyre. Like, I know that's him.
No, literally. That's the thing.
Ugh, yeah. I don't know. I had Richard as mine because he does give the look, and I feel like he has the build of Reese that I was like looking or imagining as, but like I don't know if he has the acting chops. I don't know. I don't know. If they mess up my High Lord of the Night Court, I'm going to riot. But anyways.
I just need someone that I can get behind. The reality is they're not going to please everybody.
I know.
So that's our fan cast. I don't know if I feel good about any of them, but the reality is like it's impossible to fan cast. So like I just said, and I'm repeating myself 5 times over now, like I just need people I can get behind.
Yes.
That's all I need.
I will say, as we talked about it, I feel really, really confident about our casting for Az, Amryn, and Amarantha, and Gwen. Like that's all.
Yeah, no, literally. I feel pretty good about
Me
those.
too. Like those I was like, oh yeah, they have to be it. But everyone else, I'm like, I don't know.
I'm nervous.
Me too.
I just am. Okay.
Me too.
Whew, that was fun.
That was really fun.
Now we'll have to do SJM's other series too. I honestly, it's interesting because I haven't seen as many fan casts for her other books.
Well, I think it's just because we know that ACOTAR is like going to be a TV show. True. So I think everyone's like focusing on that. But I can't even like, I can't even like conceptualize like fan casting for like Rune or Hunt or anyone. Like that's a different world. And like thinking about it now, I'm like panicking.
No, literally. But then thinking about, okay, spoiler alert, but thinking about fan casting like ACOTAR, it's so important who you fan cast for ACOTAR because let's say if anything happens with Throne of Glass or Crescent City, Rune has to look like Reese.
Yes, exactly.
Fury has to look like Amryn. Yep. Like, so these fan casts or this cast has implications.
Yes, they're very, very important. Like very important.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I could talk about this all day, but that was actually super fun.
That was.
Okay, but what is our episode for next week?
Next week, Theoni and I will be talking about our celebrity ships. So it's just like people who we think should be together or just our favorite pairings who are together in real life. So I think it'll be fun.
I think so too. I'll have to really give that one some thought though.
Oh, same.
I think. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and we'll see you next week.
Bye.